Hey guys, it's Tris from the Brickside. Welcome back to another episode of Lego Investing. Now, a few weeks ago, I brought you my top 10 Lego sets to invest in this year. Now, when I was making that list, there was a number of other sets that were on my radar, and I'm here to talk about those sets today. So they could easily be interchanged with the sets I have on my top 10 list. It all depends on the sales we get. We could well get better sales on sets on this video. So these are more sets that I'm going to be keeping eyes out for this year to see what sales we get and to see how they're moving, what the demand is for these sets, checking out the numbers on Amazon, etc. to see how many are selling. I appreciate all of you guys, all of my subscribers and everybody who watches the channel. There is a lot of work that goes into it, into the research and into the editing. Now I've worked out picture on picture and cutaway to picture. It looks a lot better, I think, but it does take a lot of time to edit on my iPad. My top 10 video and my Star Wars, should we invest in Star Wars video, both of them took around a week of evenings to edit. So if you appreciate the work and the research that goes behind the channel and you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to share a secret with you. This is my hottest tip for Lego investing. So the first set to talk about on this list, and there is 9 sets on this list. The first one is an architecture set. That is the New York City skyline, set number 21028. Now this set retails here in the UK for £45 or $50 in the States. Now this set was released on the 1st of January 2016, so by the end of this year, if it retires, I believe it will have had a 10-year shelf life. But there's a reason why Lego sets stick around for 10 years, not because they're not performing, but because they're selling in their masses, so don't let that put you off. In the UK, the lowest price we could have picked this up from Amazon was £24.70, but that was all the way back in September of 2016. The current price is £38.51. I don't think we'll get anywhere near as good a discount as we did back in 2016 because there won't be the stock levels. I think that £38.51 is a pretty good price at the moment. We may see it drop a little bit lower. I think the line is coming to an end. We had the Singapore skyline that ended last year. And if this set and the Paris set retires, we'll be down to just the one architecture skyline set, which will be the London skyline. So that's sticking around for a bit. And speaking of the Paris set, that is my second set on this list. That is set number 21044. Again, this one retails for £45, but in the States, it retails for $50. So it's a lower price than the New York skyline. Now, currently on Amazon, this is selling 400 units a month, which here for the United Kingdom is pretty good. Remember, if you're watching in the States, we are just a few small islands here with a population of 68 million, where you guys over in the States, you've got a population of 340 million. So the sold units are going to be a lot lower over here. We can see that the best time to pick this up here would have been July in 2019, but that would have been a massively long hold time just to pick it up for £30, where it's now on sale for $33.75. So again, that's not a bad sale at the moment. I do expect these will continue to sell after they retire. I do expect the prices will go up. As people go around the world, people go to New York, people go to Paris, they're inspired. If they collect Lego, I think they're going to want to collect these and the previous ones as well that have already retired. Now the next set is Peelybone from the Fortnite line. This is set number 77072. Now this retails for £90 here in the UK and $100 for you guys in the States. This was released in October of last year, 2024. So in terms of shelf life, it's a pretty short shelf life. I'm sure that there will be people that miss out on this set and that will want to go back and collect it. All of the other Fortnite sets are also due to retire this year, with the exception of the Battle Bus. That was originally scheduled to retire this year. That fell off that list. I have no doubt why that fell off that list, because it must be doing incredibly well with all of those exclusive Fortnite minifigures. This Peelybone, I think, is a brilliant looking display piece. I think it's quirky. I think it's great. I'm not a Fortnite fan. I've never played it, don't have time for video games, unfortunately, but I think it looks absolutely brilliant and would display really nicely in a cabinet. Now, I don't think there's anything exclusive about this set in terms of where you can pick it up. Like the architecture sets, I think it's quite widely available. Here in the UK, we can pick it up from Argos, which you can get some really good deals from Argos. I expect we will get a good sale of this set at some point during this year. And we have already, I've seen it as low as £70, so it's definitely a set worth looking at. The next set is the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, set number 76419. Now, this retails here in the UK for £150 and in the States $170. We've seen sales of this drop down to as low as £100 in the UK, maybe slightly less. So that equates to about a third off, which would be a really good price for this set. That released on the 1st of September 2023. So it's had over a 2-year shelf life. I really like this set because it's a good way of picking up Hogwarts in a miniature scale. I think it's a really nice build, and I think not only does it appeal to Harry Potter fans but also architecture fans because it sits into that sort of line. It's not too dissimilar in size, etc., to Himeji's Castle, which I think is a superb looking set. Next up, we have the Boutique Hotel, set number 10297. Now, this retails in the UK for £200 and $230 in the States. This set was released on the 1st of January 2022, so for an icon set, a 4-year shelf life, that looks pretty reasonable. I do think it will retire, but remember, all of these sets are subject to change. They may fall off that retirement list and more sets may be added. This one I like because it is a John Lewis exclusive. It's a set that I definitely want to pick up myself for my personal collection before it retires. We have seen some good sales. I've seen it down to £150 towards the end of last year, which is a good deal. I like this set because I like the police station that retired in 23. I picked up 3 of those for around £145. And looking at Amazon currently, they are going for lowest price, £275. So after fees, etc., you're probably looking at around £100 profit, which is really good. Modular buildings do really well. Next up, we're moving on to a Ninjago set. Now, you may have noticed already, but I'm more buzzed about Ninjago sets than Star Wars sets this year because Star Wars sets are massively bought into and you end up with a lot of supply in the aftermarket, meaning it takes a lot longer to make any decent money. Ninjago this year, we have the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo set retiring. Now, this retails for £105 here in the UK and $120 in the States. Here in the UK, it's exclusive to Smith's Toys, and I suspect it's probably exclusive in the States as well. Let me know, where is this exclusive to for you guys? Now, this was released on the 1st of March 2024, so under a 2-year shelf life is probably about right for a Ninjago set. Not many Ninjago sets make it beyond a 2-year shelf life. Now, this set comes with 8 minifigures, so you've got 4 of the bad guys, which appear in multiple sets, but then you've got the good guys. So you've got Climber Kai, Climber Naya, Climber Zane, and also Climber Lloyd. Now, these would all be exclusive to this set. However, in the UK, we get Lego magazines. So we get a Lego Ninjago magazine, we get a Lego Star Wars magazine, Technic, City, Jurassic World, etc. I'm not sure if you guys get these in the States, but all of these good guys, Kai, Naya, Zane, and Lloyd, these have all appeared in an episode of the magazine, so they would have been exclusive otherwise, but so the value might be different after in the aftermarkets because of that in the UK and the States if you guys aren't getting those magazines. And they do look really good. They're really decent minifigures. I really like them, but because of that reason here in the UK, I don't think they particularly sell the set, but I just do think it looks like a really good looking Ninjago set. Next up, we've got another Ninjago set. Now, this is the Tournament Battle Arena, set number 71818. Now, it retails here in the UK for £45 and in the States $50. We regularly see this on sale for around £35 here. It's more that price than it is any other price. Now this set, I like this one because it connects to set number 71814, which is the tournament temple that was originally scheduled to retire at the end of this year, and it fell off that list. I love the look of that set and how this one connects with that set. This set was released on the 1st of June 2024, so again, it will have had under a 2-year shelf life, so I think it's about right for retirement. Now, looking at the minifigures on this one, you've got a number of exclusive figures, which I think really helps this set. You've got Evil J, you've got Kai from Dragon's Rising. He appears in 2 sets, but only this set and the larger Source Dragon of Motion set. Then you've got Cinder, who just appears in this set in his attire. You've also got Sora Tournament, who just appears in this set. You've got a Wolf Mask Warrior Dark, apparently. Now, he just appears in this set, but I don't think there's anything particularly special about him. But then you've got Tox, who looks really cool with the green Mohican. So looking on eBay at J, now these are selling for around, I found one here, £15 on the 26th of January. They range between £10 to £15. And combined, all of the minifigures, you've pretty much covered the cost of the set at £35, £36. So because of that, I think it's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Now, lastly, my big secret and my hottest tip for you guys who are new to investing, this is Speed Champions. Now, I recently looked down my list of inventory and I'm looking at it and I'm seeing what has currently doubled in value since I picked it up, either in 23 or 24. Now, there are more sets on the Speed Champions line than any other theme that has doubled in value. The first set that I started selling was Dom's Dodge Charger from 23. It tied back in 23. That I was able to pick up for under £15 and sold the last one for £35 on Facebook Marketplace, where there are no fees. So people miss out on these. Not only that, I love the Fast and Furious line, and we've now got confirmation that another one is coming later on this year. We've got Suki's Honda, which I can't wait for. Just taking a quick look at the Speed Champions line, you've got the new Formula One cars, all the big teams already on Amazon. You've got your Ferraris, your McLarens, your Red Bulls selling 3,000 units a month already, which at this time of the year is just absolutely superb. These are flying. And remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. There are no guarantees that any of these sets are going to raise in value into retirement, but we aim to pick these up at a really good sale. And I think that this is just my opinion, I think these sets are going to do well. So in the Speed Champions line, we have 2 sets. So we have the Lambo V12 Vision, set number 76923, released on the 1st of June 24. In the UK, it retails for £21, and in the States, $27. This was the price rise for Speed Champions that we got at the start of last year. I understand as well, in the States, you guys, your sales aren't really across the whole year, as I understand, and you get the best sales towards the end of the year. I've seen videos where you guys are picking up Speed Champions for just $10 from places like Walmart, which is absolutely amazing. In the UK, we get sales throughout the year. I was picking up the Ferrari 812 last year at under £14, waiting for a really good sale, and I think that sale came in about the summer. So this set, the Lambo, I really like this one. It's a concept car, so it's not actually a real car, but looking on Amazon, it's selling 1,000 units a month at the moment. People say negatively about it because it's not a real car. It might not do so well. Personally, I think it looks fantastic. I think people will definitely miss out on it and want to go back and pick it up. Selling 1,000 units a month at the moment, the same as some other really good Speed Champions. And then lastly, the set that I'm probably most excited about for Speed Champions, we have the Audi S1 e-tron Quattro, set 76921. Again, this was released on the 1st of March 24, retails for £21 here and $27 in the States. Now, despite all the stickers, I think this set looks fantastic. I've picked one up for my own collection. I'm yet to build it. I will build it in the next few months, I think, and I'll create a short putting this set together. I really like the look of it. We've seen previous Audi sets do really well. The older Audi Quattro rally car, yes, it's a much more modern car, so it doesn't have the heritage of that Audi Quattro, but I just think it looks so good. Selling 1,000 units a month, again on Amazon. I think it's doing really well, and we expect those numbers to go up in times such as the holidays, etc. So there we go, guys. That is my hot tip when investing in Lego. Whether you're new to the theme or you're a seasoned investor, Speed Champions. If I could only invest in one theme, it would be Speed Champions. What do you think is going to be a good investment for this year? I'd be really interested to know what are you guys picking up and what sales are you waiting for? I'm sat here waiting. I've only picked up a couple of lines of sets retiring, expected to retire at the end of this year so far. Just sat here twiddling my fingers, waiting for those great sales, waiting to pounce. So again, guys, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified of future Lego content from myself.